Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad
Normally. Closest ones we have seen so far today. Hopefully that means we get ourselves a pretty good game as well, because Wolves...
Oh, no. Oh, he's gonna block now?
Oh, okay. AB1, he tried his best, but he just can't get out, and they're even gonna pop the enchant just to make sure he's not getting away, and there's your first blood, followed immediately by a TP.
Again, this here did get slightly nerfed, especially on this recharge store time. It's where those little poke plays do become more important in a larger aspect of the hero, where if you can actually force out those siphons, it is actually a punish now, where before it definitely felt a lot more free.
Well, means in the meantime, we'll take a quick look here at mid. No, we won't, because there's a kill top. AB1 gets taken down again. Hane might have to sacrifice his life for this one, although DNM, that's all he's got. 1v1. Kits is kind of ignoring the Flame Guard, just looking for the damage, so if he starts making rotations once he hits 6, he is gonna have that extra damage to work with. Although, oh, Hane.
Yeah.
Well, no action on the 1v1, but that's not a 1v1. Okay, there we go. But hey, it's a nice play all the same, and now speaking of plays, Hane's made his way mid again. Wants the wrap around. Kits. Oh man, I just now realized that as well. If they hit him with the Hal, he's going to have even less armor as there's a kill down bot. Merlin may go as well, but back mid, they're looking for that attack onto Kits. I don't know if they're going to get it. They don't manage to do so, but Merlin does fall down bot. So
Now let's see. Oh, doesn't even attempt for the blind. Instead just goes for the juke. And Speed is getting killed and Guts is here. Okay.
This is getting a little strange. They didn't actually get the DP there, but Merlin is dropping Mini. Mini, you are a greedy man, and I love it. He doesn't get the kill, but I think he picks up the assist with those whirling axes and Guts. Does that hit? Yes, it does. Speed is dead.
Oh my goodness.
Well, maybe he's
Got
not.
TP home.
It's going to tick him out.
Oh. What was that?
See what they do.
Yeah, this is quite the dive, though.
What in the world? Okay.
There's the shapeshift. All they need to do is break his TP, and oh, he stopped there for a second. A little bit of that, and now no cold snap.
Oh, he still
Oh,
dies.
they barely got it.
Oh man, that was unbelievably close, but they get it. It is a trade, technically.
The issue they're forcing, but Tower's dying. They want to make a play, but it's just not coming.
Oh, stun on Kits. Merlin, oh no, his roll's canceled as well. This is getting awkward, but Speed does come in with the XO, but now the shapeshift, I hear it. He's looking to make a wraparound play here on Heiko. Although his teammate is actually going to get caught first. Yeah, they got Hane. Okay. That's a bit of a weird one. Heiko snipes out a courier, but that's not exactly a return kill. They do.
Mini is just going to look to ape and chase you down, as well as the rest of the lineup, to be honest, because that is exactly what Heiko's planning for as well. But mid, oh, there's the kisses, there's the tornado, there's the vessel setup. I don't think there's any way Speed survives this one. Tried to juke it, but just doesn't work. And without a tier 1 tower there, yeah, that's a tough play to make. And a revenge smoke comes out, but don't know if this is necessarily going to play the way they want it to. They'd have to go really hard on the Guts and then hope it's enough damage, and here we go.
Roll. He did get the meteor down. It's not actually hitting the heroes, though. It landed behind them to hit the creeps instead, so Guts didn't even have that damage to try and work with, so it works out perfectly, although they're trying to catch him out right now. This is going to get a little bit awkward. Mini is silenced. Trying to hold, trying to pop the ult. Now it comes out. Merlin's in trouble. Here come the Mortimer kisses. And this is very awkward if you're 5RAT. Speed dead. Merlin down. AB1 hiding in the trees. They do eventually get that Aegis out of the Troll Warlord's hands, but they lose 3.
Fulfill that role where he just goes in, gets a point-blank silence, and then causes some chaos. But Heiko with the creeps, actually just the wolves from the Ag Shard, kills the top tower, and oh boy, the supports.
Yep. There's AB1 dead already. Speed is coming in with
out.
the Exorcism.
They gotta run.
Guts is okay. Deafening Blast is going to help, but the Yule Scepter throws him up. He's actually going to get stuck here, and he's taken down.
No, good punish. There is a BKB troll. They can't go to that next target, but yeah, no runes caught themselves in their own mistake. Heiko immediately starts TPing out. They also don't have really that key initiator. And for them to get a fight started, they'd probably need to shapeshift preemptively and then try to cookie someone in, which is hard and very committal, even though Arcane Rune for the shapeshift is pretty nice for them to find. But smoke on smoke, but they have the high ground on no runes. Well, this is scary.
5RAT jump in. They see Guts. Cookie is going to help push him away, though, but they're still chasing. Everyone is in onto this Invoker. They're going to be able to take him down, and now if you're no runes, do you really want the second half of this fight? Because they stayed up on that high ground. They are starting to get run at. Sarem, stunned by the rolling boulder. Who's coming in after him? Well, looks like DNM and Kits both commit for it, and they are able to find the kill. The rest of No Runes do manage to split until that we were mentioning as Sarem is getting hit up a bit. Can he TP away? No, he can't. Silence as well. This isn't an easy kill, though. He already had the attendance going, so he is healing up, but eventually you have to assume they're going to get him. Mini, though, does he really want that? Thought about it. Heiko, though, okay, he's doing more than thinking. He's going to jump in. They've got the silence down onto the Ember, but there's that BKB. Kits is going to be able to walk it off, and now they're turning on to Mini, hitting him up. He activates his own BKB, holding the ult for the time being, though. And this fight is starting to swing a little bit. The kisses flying overhead means that Hane is able to take down AB1, but now Heiko, how much time on the shapeshift? Just a couple of seconds. They need to get him back to the rest of his lineup. They will do exactly.
Not off the pit either. They have no idea what the HP is looking like here, so this has to be Merlin almost suiciding for information.
So you do it.
Too fast.
He's gonna go for it. There's the roll in, but it's not in time. Can he get the shard? Maybe. Yeah. Okay. He steals that. Cost him his life, but he steals it. But now, can the rest of 5RAT get themselves away? Because this fight could get a little complicated. And AB1, well, Ghost Scepter really doesn't do you that much good. It just delays his death, and I don't know. At the end of the day, your two supports died. At least it's not a core. At least you took the shard away, ET, but
tier 3, there's your glyph. Should be able to just back up now, and we'll have to see where they go next, because it doesn't feel like Vinny wants to let this go, and he won't. He might lose his first life, though.
Yep, they're going to roll in. They kick him back. He is going to go down. Has BKB for the second life, though. Meanwhile, the tower did fall. And there's the BKB activation. Merlin, yikes, punished heavily for that one, as they'll just blow through him. Kits, though, look at him go. He's going to push in. He gets the root on to that troll, but they have to be so careful. He's still holding Battle Trance. Don't know how far they want to go, and at this point they may get punished. Merlin bought back and immediately dies again. This is starting to get a little bit awkward. Silence now onto Kits up to the north, but DNM trying to push in to help him. Heiko going for the shapeshift. Is that enough to get him away? No, it is not. He will die, but Kits dies as well. Now they got the roots down onto DNM. Oh, they lay out everything for that kill, ET, and yeah, they get it, but it was not worth it. Buyback even being forced out as AB1 gets taken down. They're just throwing everything they have into this, and Speed's going to clean up a couple of kills here on the back end, but this is...
No runes are ready. They are not ready on 5RAT. This is where they need to dodge. They can't really afford to die, and of course, lose DNM. They probably just go down mid, and they found the real one.
That's a problem. They're going to hit him up. They've got Abyssal Blades too, so they can keep him stunned. And he doesn't have buyback. He used it in the last fight. He's gone for 100 seconds. Now AB1, can he get a TP out? I think he... No, he can't. Abyssal Blades there to lock him down. Oh, that's unfortunate. No buyback. Tier 4 down. Mortimer Kiss is flying through just to sort of keep everyone at arm's length, but if you're 5RAT, you have to go. You have to try. There's really nothing left to work with, so they're pushing their way forward, looking for anything they can, but the Abyssal Stun comes onto the DP. Defensive Yule Scepter keeps him alive for a few moments, but not long enough. And that really is going to be the end of it. Kits does buy back, but at this point, they're just scrapping for anything they can, although Kits did just pick up a double. Is that enough, though? If they could take down Heiko, well, maybe they live to fight another day. They will do exactly that. Now, all of a sudden, Sarem's getting caught out, too, so... Well... They didn't end the game when they had the chance. They've still got Megas and a 20k net worth lead, ET, but... There's over there, boys. That they call cheat. Oh, you ever seen a game end off the back of a courier snipe? That's a new one, ET, but... No runes, clean it out. Guts gets one last kill in there to pad the stats, and...
DNM does just get to pick the Luna straight up into the Wraith King, and we'll have to see. Last time Mini played the Wraith...
They can pull it off, so... Are looking for that advantageous position as well as Mini, a little bit of an awkward one. There's gonna be the stun. Body blocks, lots of body blocks. Mini turns around for a stun of his own, but that's not gonna do any good. First blood and speed. That's, oh, on it. Is it going to be the exact same play? They get in front of him. There's the body blocks. What a familiar story. And this one will go to Kits. So they let Speed get one. They give Kits the other. And, so, realistically speaking, Don't really know. What is Merlin doing? He's trying to get a high five is what he's doing, but Sarem not going to give him the high five up in the top lane, though. Heiko does get taken down. AB1 gets a little bit of a nice play there. It does cost him his life, but maybe DNM can turn this into a trade. Is he actually faster, though? I don't think he is, and, well, now it doesn't.
Continues as kids get to haste turn as well. It's quite nice, and you don't always have to get Requiem of Souls, and a lot of people don't even get the skill point, but in doing so, free kill for Kits, and gets to have an even nicer lane, as, of course, Ember versus SF. It's not very fun. He's just kind of dealing with it.
Oh,
And with
Heiko.
Tusk being out, he's dead. Yeah.
Oh, it's just
No
a
support.
little too much. Level 2 duel got away with it.
Yeah, and a part of that is just them choosing to go for the Wraith King. They effectively drafted to lose 2 lanes and then draw the final one as Sarem gets taken down, and Speed does not care about a level 8 Ember Spirit. That is not something that's really going to startle him. And Guts, all he can do is cut the wave, make sure Speed isn't just A-clicking the tower, but this is not fun, and Speed is actually a huge problem that Noruns don't really have a fantastic way of dealing with. Maybe once Heiko gets a few more levels in the Swarm.
Angling's a little bit weird here with the high ground, but they are going to catch up to him eventually, and the Tusk should be taken down.
Yeah, was trying to get any vision of a neutral camp, but simply doesn't work out for him. But yeah, and once he has it, we'll have to see if he keeps to it as, oh, you're cliffed. Well, there's the knockback.
Can actually kill him, though. He's not easy to bring down, and here come the reinforcements. Starting to look a little bit rough. Guts dancing around it.
So tanky.
Just won't go down, and look at the impale connecting onto 2. Sarem not dead, though. In fact, Merlin's the one to die, but he's dead to a neutral creep. But somebody... There's no Force Staff. Speed's still stuck up here. He has no TP either, so... He just gets to stand here and wait for death, I suppose.
Oh.
Nope, somebody does push him down, but now Speed is going to try and force a fight, but I don't know if this is going well. Kits' ult misses onto pretty much everything. They gotta run. That kind of got awkward. They were doing better when he was on the cliff than when he got off it.
Yeah, and
Nice play. Oh, nice play in that river. This is awkward, though. Heiko's getting hit up. Does he ult? No, he doesn't. Didn't have it. Speed's able to finish him off with the Soul Rip.
yeah, and unfortunately for him, probably would have survived if he had that VIP booster in, but not going to worry about it too much. But I think he just turned himself into another support here, and it's actually going to be 5RAT that forces Roche. There's the Tomb, but...
Alright. Tomb and Flesh Golem, they're all in for this. Merlin, meanwhile, acting as a distraction. How quickly can they actually take this, though? Yeah, not quickly enough. They're starting to fall back. Kits is going to channel out the ult. It does clip right on the edge, and Guts is the one to get taken down. Big start to the fight, but they need to be able to close it out. They're looking for the supports. They get one. Sarem should be falling as well as Kits grabs the double, and Mini has got a TP away. AB1.
He did get the Remnant out. He kind of was very passive in reacting, but also just so much time spent underneath 5RAT vision. Kind of weird. And Speed, with the Vessel, they've got a lot of damage here. Neither of these heroes are the Aegis carrier as well as Kits walks over, but seems a little too late. Might get the kill on the Hannes, but he already got Speed. What does Heiko do?
Oh, they dusted him.
Dies.
That is awkward, and Guts just got hit up as well, but he's able to jump to his Remnant, so... Speed dies. Maybe they'll throw down the Tombstone, but... Yeah, the trap gets sprung maybe a little bit too late. They've kind of lost that wraparound at this point. But look at the way they're going forward. They're still looking for it, but that does mean Kits gets stunned up, but he has the Aegis. Even if they kill him, they'd have to get him a second time, as that Requiem is pushed back a little bit, but it did still land on a Mini, so that's going to be his reincarnation being forced out. But can they do anything with this, really? No runes are just kind of falling back, and Hane... Not really sure what he was trying to do there, but he gets caught right in the middle of everyone, gets taken...
On your front door if you decide to do nothing.
Well, and he just took a tower, but he has to... Yeah, he's got to rejoin his teammates. He did TP to the base, but that means he is lagging behind on this play, and Roche is already dropping. The shards, though, do come into the pit, so 5RAT now very much aware that their opponents know they're in here, but they might just stick it, try and finish it off, but Hane, oh, it's a little bit too soon. That is so unfortunate. He was close. The timing was just not quite there as he gets taken down, and 5RAT have what they wanted. Although, with the way DNM's surging forward, This is actually a little iffy. He's got BKB and Aegis, but this isn't the way you want to spend your first life. He's just going to go down immediately. That's a little bit awkward. Gleipnir comes in, rooting up a couple of heroes as well, but they did get through the reincarnation. So the Wraith King doesn't have a second life to work with. He does have a BKB, however. Pops it immediately, and now is where the Tombstone comes into play. So many zombies forming up on this lineup that is going to push them back.
Yep, and of course, with the tier 3 gone, the glaives start bouncing, Luna starts to do Luna things, and even though the Tombstone's set up on him, they do need to be slightly cautious, but Minion without the BKB, your Wraith King can't blink in anymore. And a BKB forced from Kits. Okay. They're getting some of these forces out of 5RAT. This isn't the worst case scenario. And okay.
Snowball. Snowball's actually going onto the Jakiro instead, so he's making his way all the way out to the back line, but that's not really going to matter. Hane will still fall. Now Guts, he's going to be able to jump away. Oh my god, that was close.
But back onto mid. No BKB now. You need to get in there to stop the Luna, and okay.
Two-man Impale. Impale into Ice Blast, or Ice Path, rather. It doesn't matter what it's called. It still sets up for the kill. Heiko dead. There goes the Wraith King, but he was able to get his reincarnation back up. The problem is Guts is stuck in the middle of this. The Eclipse is actually not hitting all that well, but Kits comes in with the crit, and
with coming in, and the Tombstone placement, I do not think they can defend, and neither do No Runes, as Frat and No Runes 1-1 series. Both these teams not happy, not sad with this turn of events, as neither side moved in position at all. Just a plain old boring out.